Okay, so another like tidbit that I was not planning on making just recently, as you can see here, came out, is information in regards to Pearl and what she's going to be capable of doing. We'll cover that and like this little aspect, so pause for the next like couple seconds if you don't want to be spoiled. But Nihilix is apparently, according to leaks, the Eon of Elation. So Nihilix is going to be Aha. That impacts exactly what she is going to be capable of doing, but we don't really have any information currently in regards to her, only that key important aspect. I'm not going to mention that anymore. We're not going to speculate. We're just going to be talking about Pearl and what she is going to be capable of doing. So we can see down here, Pearl is going to be of the Elation path. She can switch her path and provide shields or heals. Switching path only happens during battle, affecting battle function and buffs determination. What exactly does that mean? Well, we can jump down here. She's going to need other Elation characters to make her kit work. She provides different kind of support based on the path of the team. She can also switch her path and provide shields or heals. In other words, Adventuring SP and Pearl can team up without affecting each other's kit strength. Switching path only happens during battle, affecting, you know, and we've already talked about that. She is still an Elation character. So the key thing that I want to talk about here is that she... where was it? Right here. She provides different kind of support based on the path of the team. What exactly does that mean? Now, also keep in mind that this is all just speculative information until we get the actual kit information. But my biggest question here is what exactly is different? Like, how is she going to switch paths based off the path of the team? What does that exactly mean? Because let's just go ahead and I don't know, just go here and look at what I already have set up here and all of this, right? Obviously these are all Elation characters. You have Himiko, who's an Erudition character. You have Welt, who is an Nihility character. You have Danhong PT, who's Preservation, and then you have Sunday, who is Harmony. Let's say, for example, right, that Pearl slots in here, right, and we take, I don't know, let's just take Welt out for example, right, and Pearl just goes in right here. Well, we have multiple different characters of different paths, so what exactly is she going to be doing, and is there going to be a specific option to select which path she is going to be on? Is that necessarily important? I don't know. Is that gonna function in relation to her own individual kit because of the fact that she is going to be providing shields or heals? Is that determining factor based upon who else is on the team of whatever paths, how many of each individual path is on the team in order to determine what kind of buff she's going to be providing, whether that be the shield, the heals, a little bit of both? I don't know. Obviously the biggest thing I personally believe at this current point is that she is going to be slotted firmly into the Elation path, and that is probably going to be her most ideal spot. We can see up here that we could take Evanescia down here. Pearl can slot right in there, takes the spot of Huohua, and you have a character who shields or heals and then providing punchline as well, so further boosting several level 9s or even Sparksy. And then in the adverse effect right here, we can just slot in Huohua right there, put whatever character you want, Harmony character, like, I don't know, Sunday, crit damage, energy generation for Evanescia, and then Pearl provides the buffs and the shields and the heals and all of that fun jazz. So it's interesting the fact that she is going to be able to switch her path. I don't know necessarily at this current point how I feel about that. I don't know if it's going to be giga broken, and what I mean by that is it going to set a bad precedence for future characters, or is it just going to be unique to Pearl? And if that is the case, then yeah, you know, I think that is going to be great. At this current point, a lot of people are saying that she is a must summon character. I don't necessarily know if that is going to be the case. I definitely think that when we get near the end of phase 1 for 4.5 with Summer, or Summer Robin about to end, we will have more information in regards to Pearl, so you can make a decision there. Because currently, for me, looking forward at not only my account but trying to provide the best information for you, is that I think for the most part it is going to be between Summer Robin and Pearl for a character you should probably summon for. The thing with Robin is she's an HP unit, so you do have some alternative light cones that can be provided there. The downside over here with Pearl is that she is going to be elation character, so most of the elation light cones revolve around speed, so I'm curious to see what like the main stat she is going to be scaling off of. Not necessarily sure, but right now it's just a hey, heads up right now video of like this character, some information, some breadcrumbs are starting to come out about this character. This is what you should probably be on the lookout for. When it comes to my other video about Sunday or Robin and Aventurine, I still stand firmly with that video. I think Robin is the better character, but Pearl is a character that we should definitely keep our eyes open for, and obviously when information about her kit is revealed, I will definitely be covering that information.